bring the chair over?
No, I'll stand. I like standing.
Okay. You got a game you want to tonight?
I'm looking right now.
Oh, the other one's on the right. Oh, you know anything about the Ravens? What they gonna do? They're gonna lose Torrey Smith, I guess.
Yeah, my son carries it, so I'm gonna We're all crying. Give me 1 second. So, talked about that yesterday. It's more than the local school.
What do you got?
Give me 1 second.
Is there? You want to talk about Maryland? I'm gonna ask you about Maryland. They're bad on the road, good at home.
Yeah, exactly. The same.
They're the quality Evansville team in the country.
Tomorrow is when we get out all that action, right?
Yeah.
Walk to the window, baby.
Here you go.
Oh, there's no line on that Lafayette game. That sucks. It's American.
Just make sure that's on. There's a switch here. It's on. It's on now. Just pick it up gently.
Yeah. It was my first time.
This is the last one. Thank you. You got 30 seconds. Thank you, Bob.
How much is our boy down? Wait, is he stuck or is he still losing?
Oh, he's sick today. He's not here. No, he loses it and then he puts it back in. He's back in putting it on. This is the last one. Thank you. Got 30 seconds.
What game?
Thank you, Bob.
What we got on?
Oh, he's sick today. He's not here. No, he loses it and then he puts it back in. All right, back with you, Sportsbook Radio, 9:20 the game. Paulie coming up top of the hour with the Power Hour. And we're over at the Line Makers studio. Check out thelinemakers.com. Just did some conference tournament basketball videos for you. Some good stuff that's available to you there. John from JohnSyndicate.com is in town. He sends me a picture of the plane landing. Last night, I got to do this. Oh, he's sick today. It was a little nippy last night, and you were running around in shorts, right? For you, this is heaven.
Man, nippy. Come on, it was -2 last week in Baltimore, and nippy. I could go swimming in this. It's like, forget it. It's like 120 out here when it's 70.
It has been I mean, all kidding aside, it was a relentless winter. What's going on? It's been the last 3 years back there. It's awful.
It's unbelievable. But you sent me that text when I sent you the picture of the snow. You said, "Come on, I'm from Buffalo."
All right, yeah, stop whining.
Stop whining. It's pretty. Now listen, let's talk about halftime betting. Because you just made a comment. You said Wake Forest is up 5-0 with 7-2 with 17 minutes left in the first quarter. First half, excuse me. So one of the things I take advantage of this time of year is second half wagering, because you know these teams, they have runs, and we know that there's so much money to be made in in-game playing. Yesterday was a perfect example. These little obscure games. We had one selection. Hampton. I would love to have been in the Hamptons.
Come on, it was -2 last week in Baltimore.
Right.
Nippy. I can go swimming in this. It's like, forget it. It's like 120 out here when it's 70.
It has been a
team.
real.
As you know, these little
all kidding
obscure
aside,
schools
it
that
was
are often overlooked by everyone here on the
And
streets.
the last 3 years back there is awful.
It's unbelievable. But you
You
sent
know
me
what,
that text when
I
I
had
sent you the
some-
picture of the
it's
snow. You
funny
said,
though,
"Come
this
on, I'm
time
from
of year, how
Buffalo."
this stuff
Yeah,
comes
stop
down,
whining.
you
Stop whining.
know,
It's
a lot of
pretty.
these
Take
days.
your-
Hey,
Now
I
listen,
had a hideous
let's talk
beat
about
the other day.
halftime betting, because you just made a comment. You said
Maryland
Wake
on the
Forest
road.
is up 5-0.
Well, actually, it got the best of the number of
7-2
2.5.
with 17
But
minutes
it
left
went
in
up
the
to
first
3,
quarter.
but on the
First half,
second half
excuse me. So,
wager, it
one
hit
of
the
the
game,
things I
but
take
on the
advantage
second
of
half
this
wager,
time of
laid
year
a point
is
and a half. and the kid missed the shot, and the kid grabbed the ball, the best free throw shooter in the ACC, gets the rebound with 1.6 seconds left. And they're slapping at him, the kid looks back at the ref like, what do I gotta do, punch him in the mouth? And the guy never called a foul. Then last night, and this is what you get
this
from
weather
at
now
the tail
in the
end of the
Hamptons,
BYU Gonzaga game, the biology major from Portland hit a three-pointer with about 6 seconds left to put the game over the total. It's amazing. We talk about the perception. It's usually like 1 out of every 3-4 games. It just seems when we get to college basketball and these conference tournaments, so many of these games come down to the number.
Well, they do come down to the number, but I want to segue to NBA betting, which is often overlooked. We're on a tremendous run in the NBA right now with my sources, and I want to go back to Sunday with the Clipper matchup against the Warriors. And what happened in that game is we had the dog. We had the Clippers +9. The game actually went down to 8.5. And I'm going to show you the box score here on my iPhone. Look at that box score in the fourth quarter. My guy calls me from Costa Rica. He says, don't worry about it, John. They're down 22 points. He says they're going to put the scrubs in and watch them cover the game. Now, look, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. 30-19 in the fourth quarter.
It's the game within the game.
The game within the game. They lose the game by 8, getting 9. And if you had the favorite, you were choking on that one.
Well, the NBA tonight.
It's all about the number.
There's 6 games tonight. In really, other than, there's 2. Toronto, San Antonio. San Antonio's laying 7. They're betting the under like a good thing. It's down to 203.5. But the Spurs have scored in excess of 100 points in their last 5 games.
Other than
Toronto's scoring more of late.
Toronto,
They
San
are
Antonio,
betting
San
the under.
Antonio's
Cleveland, Dallas is a good game.
That's the under
money on the Cavs. It's up to 4.5. The total's 201.5. But for us,
scored in
here
excess
in
of 100
Vegas,
points in
the
their last 5
Orlando,
games.
Indiana game, the New Orleans, Brooklyn game, the New York, Utah game, the Detroit, the Lakers mean every bit as much. And we're seeing some steam on the Pistons who are 2 up to 3.5.
Right, but as I
for
tell
us,
all my clients,
here in
they have
Vegas,
to go to
the Orlando,
johnson's.com and
Indiana
watch our
game, the
23-minute,
Brooklyn game,
26-second
the New
video
York game, the
done with
Detroit,
you.
the Lakers
We did it a
mean
couple
every
of
bit
years
as
ago. We've
much.
been doing
And we're
this
seeing
thing now
some
for
steam on
almost
the Pistons
3
who are 2
years.
up
I've been
to
coming out here to
3.5. Right,
Vegas
but as I
once a
tell
month.
all my clients, they
For
have to go
3
to
years, believe it or not, Brian, we got now the King of Sport Champions, we got baseball starting, we we're marching into the
Golf, NASCAR, it's soccer, and I know soccer. You do a lot of soccer.
We got soccer. We got horse racing. Your favorite sport.
I told this story the other day.
Now the King
With
Sport
Jay
Champions,
Cornegay was
we
on.
got baseball
I went
starting,
down
we
to
got
Westgate
marching
last
into
week.
the
Golf,
NASCAR,
to
into
golf,
soccer,
and
and I know soccer,
God
you do a
bless
lot
them.
on soccer.
We got
soccer,
golf
we got
tournaments.
we got
Puerto Rico,
horse racing,
and
favorite. You know,
WGC.
I told
Yeah,
a
that's
story
all.
the other day.
Amazing. Great job by Jeff Sherman.
I
As I
went
go to grab
down
the
to
golf,
Westgate last
there
week.
were 5 guys next. Seriously, 5
Soccer,
guys.
and I know soccer, you do
And
a lot on
one
soccer.
after the other.
Soccer, we
La
got
Liga,
we
the
got
Premier League. They were
horse racing,
all
your
grabbing
favorite. You know,
soccer
I told a
sheets.
story
They
the other
think
day.
it's soccer like
He's
it's
got
got
a
style.
Now we've done the video, so I'm not going to do
down
it.
to Westgate.
Oh, we won't say that.
Oh,
We
you
won't
just
really
did it.
Well, I just did it. But I had to do it once. But
The one time you almost knocked me off the chair.
I knocked the cameraman. He dropped the camera. Remember, I blew his ears out. But listen, we have a lot of fun. But really, when it comes down to it, laying the heavy wood on these top 25 teams is where guys get slaughtered. We saw Kentucky. My son, he'll reiterate, they're undefeated, blah, blah, blah. They've been horrible against the spread. You cannot make money laying the big wood just because they're the best teams. If it's good team versus bad team, you'll get destroyed. The other night against Golden State's the best team in the NBA. Didn't matter. We had the Clippers. They get the job done. This is the time where you can take advantage of these little opportunities. And I get clients all the time calling me up saying, John, I don't like this particular sport. It's not my thing. Look, money's green. It all spends the same. You're giving me golf head-to-head matchups. I never played these things before. First periods in the NHL. I've never played these things before. But you know what? A winner's a winner.
No, there's no getting around it. When we get back to the college basketball, the one thing, you get the big tournaments. You got the Wisconsin. Okay. Still got a shot at a 1 seed. Villanova. Pressure's on them. Shot at a 1 seed. But the Dukes and the Virginias of the world probably penciled in as 1 seeds. And it's not just those 2 teams. There are others. The smaller conferences are the safer plays because they're all motivated. They know they got 1 shot to get in, and that's to win that game. Some of these other teams, they got a big picture in mind. They don't want to get beat up in the Big Ten tournament and then have to turn around and play a game on 3 days rest.
Exactly. And that's what happens when you see North Carolina in these early games and you see them go down in flames against NC State because why are they going to sit there and risk injuring themselves and putting their big players at risk. If it was that easy, again, every chalk better would win and take it to the house. So again, like I said, this is the time of year where you guys got to focus on making money, not being entertained. I tell my clients, if you want entertainment, Brian, go to the movies.
I've
Now-
been to a movie.
Now listen, when are we getting the NHL team? Because we got the Capitals. I go to DC. I see these guys. They're all
You
wearing the
actually
Capital
went to the
jerseys.
Winter Classic?
I went to the Winter Classic. You were proud of me getting robbed on that ticket. Thank you.
Well, you got a push out of it.
Man,
Oh,
unbelievable.
no, you mean what you paid? What'd you pay for that ticket?
$350 without getting involved with the scalping. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. You got to do what the guys got to do. It was on principle. When the client flew in and basically
He wanted to go.
bet me that I couldn't get the tickets. I got the last
Oh,
two
he
tickets.
challenged
He challenged me, so it didn't matter what the cost was. I was getting the ticket. But nonetheless, what's your game plan? Do you think we're going to get it? Because you
Yeah,
preempted me 2 weeks ago for hockey.
I believe, and we gave the update today.
I drove around, by the way, looking where they would possibly build it. It's just for some.
It's coming up. 8,200 is the number. I think it might be slightly better than a pick now. I think 10,000 was the number the league threw at them, and I thought that was overly ambitious. But they may still get to that. All I gotta say, and you watch the hockey games, watch a Florida Panthers game, and as these guys are skating by all these empty red seats,
It's
don't be
ridiculous.
worrying about 8,500 season tickets. Don't sneeze at that.
No,
at
exactly. I mean,
the
look, you're an
problem you
hour
already
flight
got.
from San Fran, from LA, from San Diego, from Portland, Oregon, Seattle. You can get it filled.
And you do so much with the second half wagering, and you've been talking to me about this, and I know you get all fired up. I got to ask, baseball's coming up, and you're a great big dog player in baseball. But the second halves in college basketball, a large part of this too, score dictates, but the coaches are such a big deal because when you talk about teams who are going to go on a run, it really is an opportunity for a coach to make those massive adjustments at halftime. So there's all these little pieces of the puzzle you're putting together.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's all about coaching and getting the best number when it comes to basketball and football. But look, guys, the bottom line is I love the dog side in hockey. I love baseball and barking to the bank. As you said a couple weeks ago, this is where I get fired up because I'm not going to lay the heavy wood with these Cy Young pitchers because even the best 20-game pitcher is still losing games, and you can't overcome that big.
JohnSyndicate.com, 888-201-4201. John's pretty mug is in there. I got videos on the homepage. Let me ask you real quick. I know you're not losing sleep over it, and I saw your son. You sent a video of your son analyzing the NBA. What does he think happens with the Ravens here in free agency?
We didn't talk about it. He just gave me the oh man, oh man.
He's worried?
Yeah, I told you he handed me all his purple gear at the end of the season.
He's off the bandwagon?
Just till September.
They've won Super
Hey,
Bowls.
don't even talk to me about the last play of the Super Bowl. He was watching that with me. You should have heard his analysis there. I had to get the bar of soap out.
No! How old is he?
10. I let him go that night.
Oh, you got a hall pass.
Right, exactly.
Oh, nice. All right, so hey, you're here for a while, right?
I'll be here next Tuesday standing right here.
And you're staying over at the SLS. I got to tell you, we did a couple of shows over there a few weeks ago, Super Bowl week, and we talked about a lot of the props. They got a great sports book in there, the Wami Burger downstairs. Did you stick your nose in there?
I did.
How nice is that?
I did. I gave him some money, then they gave me back some money.
That's a
So,
good thing. Yeah, as
Exactly.
long as you get it back.
Exactly.
All right, man. It's good to see you.
All right.
All right.
let's do it.
And glad you're going to get to enjoy some warm weather. I think we're pushing 80
About
on
time.
Thursday. All right. John from JohnSyndicate.com. He's our good friend. He's in town, based in Baltimore. Check out JohnSyndicate.com. You can call him.